So, a couple of my favorite quotes: learn, unlearn, and relearn. People get really pissed at me. And it's interesting because I'm not an expert. I had a whole rant about how I'm not an expert. So I'm just somebody who tried to figure some shit out because the mainstream wasn't working for me. So why are we going to bash our heads against a wall and just try to eat less, 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 train more, 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 eat less, train more, eat less, train more, and we still can't lose weight, and we have an obesity epidemic, right? Why don't we ever stop and go, this is kind of screwed up, man. This shit ain't working. Let's try something different, right? So don't get defensive when someone tells you you're wrong. Examine it and figure out why. And if they turn out to be correct, then you need to relearn that, right? Another quote that I love is anytime you find yourself on the side of the majority, it's time to pause and reflect. What does pause and reflect mean? Pause and reflect means I can name 10 friends offhand who are overweight, who go to the gym 6 days a week and spend 45 minutes on a treadmill and eat 1,000 calories a day, and they're still overweight. Let's pause and reflect. Something is not working. The mainstream is going to tell that person that they don't try hard enough. Well, maybe you need to do an hour and a half of cardio every week. Maybe you need to eat 900 calories instead of 1,000 calories. This is crazy people talk. This is simply crazy, okay? Right? Every single person who has ever come to me, they all have the same thing. I am struggling to lose fat. I want to lose fat and I can't. Do you want to know how many of those people have been overeating when they come to me? Exactly zero. I have not had one person come to me frustrated that they can't lose fat, that has been eating too much. Now, the mainstream would tell us if they can't lose fat, they must be eating too much. They must be lying, right? But I found the exact opposite. What I have found is 90% of you are starving. 90% of you are starving. And yes, you can get mad at me for using that term. I know there are people that are not Americans that are starving. And of course, I get it. It's serious. Starvation is a serious word. The word starving is a very serious word with a lot attached to it, okay? But what I mean by starving is you're starving yourselves in hope of a result that you're not going to get, and you continue to do it. You've been brainwashed since you were a child that this is the way to do it, right? 90% of you are starving. So my basal metabolic rate, again, I'm just laying there existing, doing nothing, is 1,661 calories. So I'm 5'8". I weigh 159 pounds. My basal metabolic rate, just to exist, is 1,661 calories. Some of you come to me eating 700 calories. And you're asking me why you can't lose weight. And I'm sitting here just doing the home alone. Like, what are you talking about? You're eating 700 calories. That's insane. There's no way your body's going to do what you want it to do. For example, you can't burn fat if you don't eat fat. So you're literally starving yourself here. It's crazy. Now,